Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is August and today we're gonna be talking about the Doc Martens 1461. As many of you know, right out the box they're very stiff, and if you don't know how to break them in properly, you're 100% gonna get some nasty blisters. So I'm gonna talk about my experience with breaking my shoes in and some techniques I've seen other people use on the internet. Let's get right into it. First of all, this is a crucial step, and that is to get the right size. In my experience, the Doc Martens 1461s are a little bit big in size. So I normally wear a EU 43 or 43.5, and these are a EU 43, and my heel still slips a bit out the back here. So that was a big problem for me, because every time I took a step my heel would slip, and over time that causes irritation and eventually blisters if you're not careful. But on the other side, because my heel is slipping, I have enough room for my toes in the front. The reason that I think this is a good thing is that I've seen people on like TikTok and YouTube put water in their shoes, in the bag of course, and freeze them to stretch out the leather, because they get blisters on their toes in the front because it's too tight. So my recommendation is, if you're between two sizes, you should go for the smallest one or even half a size under that again. My next tip for breaking these shoes in are enough protection on your feet. Either you need to wear like really thick wool, like winter socks, as you can see me wearing here, or you need to double layer the socks. Doc Martens actually have their own socks, which I highly recommend picking up. These are called the double Doc socks. I got them in black and white, and these are kind of double layered, and they have this extra fabric in places where there's a lot of friction, so you don't get blisters that easily. And your last option is wearing double socks. So wear 2 pairs of socks. This will also work. Now when it comes to actually breaking the shoe in, this takes some time, so you have to be patient. The trick is gradually wearing them for longer and longer periods of time. So what I did is I first off started wearing them around the house. So for instance, the first day I got them, I wore them for like an hour indoors. And after only an hour, I could feel that if I didn't do this strategically, I would definitely have big blisters. So after I wore them for like maybe 2-3 hours at home, I decided to take a short walk with my dog in them. So I walked maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes I think. And when I got home, my feet were screaming. I let my feet rest for like a day, and the day after that I did it again. Walked with my dog maybe 20-25 minutes, and after that second walk with the dog, I felt like the shoe had already kind of shaped a little bit around my foot. Maybe like a day later I decided to wear them to a uni lecture. So that would mean that I had to walk to the bus, take the bus, walk to the lecture, walk back to the bus and home. So I probably wore them for like 3.5 hours maybe. So when that didn't hurt anymore, I decided to take it through a whole uni day, so maybe like 2-3 classes, which were a total of like 6-7 hours. And after a long day like this, I could definitely feel my feet being like sore and stuff, but it didn't hurt as much as the first hour when I took it out of the box, so I knew I was on the right path. So the last step was to go shopping with them and go thrifting, where you do a lot of walking, and after that was basically my last level. The final boss was wearing them while thrifting, so now they're fully broken in. And I think that the entire process of breaking them in took like 4 or 5 weeks maybe, but I took it really slow because I had a lot of other shoes I wanted to wear, and I didn't feel the need to wear Docs every day. But you definitely don't need to spend 4 or 5 weeks to break them in. I saw a comment on a YouTube video that said that they broke them in 4 or 5 days. that may be a bit excessive. I think you need at least 2 weeks, but just be sure to wear them more gradually over time and give your feet some rest when they become sore. To sum up, there's not really a quick fix to break the Doc Marten 1461 in. You need to have some patience because this process does take time. But anyways, that was it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you made it all the way to the end, you're a real one. Thank you.